சிவ சிவ திருச்சிற்றம்பலம். ஒரு மனத்தை சிதைவு செய்து வல்வழக்கு இட்டு ஆட்கொண்ட உவனை கொண்டே இருமணத்தை கொண்டருளி பணி கொண்ட வல்லாளன் எல்லாம் உய்ய பெருமானச் சீர்திரு தொண்ட தொகை விரித்த பேரருளின் பெருமாள் என்றும் திருமண கோல பெருமாள் மறை பெருமாள் எமது குலதெய்வமாமா. சிவ சிவ திருச்சிற்றம்பலம். In today's lesson, we are going to talk about song number 19 from Unmai Vilakkam. Song number 19 talks about எல்லை பலம் புதுமை எப்போதும் நிச்சயித்தல் அல்லல் தரும் கிரியை ஆன்மாவுக்கு ஒல்லை அறிவு ஆசை ஐம்புலனும் ஆரவரும் காலம் குறியா மயக்கும் என்று கொள். In today's song, it gives us the characteristics of the seven Vidya Tattvam. But interestingly, the seven Vidya Tattvam names are not mentioned in this song. So it would be a little bit better if we combine song number 18 and 19 together while we are reading this song. காலம் எல்லை பலம் புதுமை எப்போதும் நிச்சயித்தல் நியதி அல்லல் தரும் கலை கிரியை ஆன்மாவுக்கு வித்தை ஒல்லை அறிவு அராகம் ஆசை புருடன் ஐம்புலனும் ஆரவரும் காலம் மாயை குறியா மயக்கும் என்று கொள். So, what are the activities of the seven tattvams? So the first one we are going to talk about is the kalam. Kalam is the time. So what does this time element do for us? There are three things. One is the past tense. Up to what extent should our experience be? So that is determined by this time element. And also palam. Palam is the present. So we are talking about the past, present and the future. Palam talks about the present. Whatever we are supposed to enjoy right now, it could be good or bad, it could be happiness or sadness, but whatever we are enjoying right now, and at the same time, the future. Whatever we are yet to experience is all determined by the time element. That's why we often say, especially when something like a demise happens in our house, whenever someone comes in, the first thing they say is, don't worry, time is the best medicine. Time is the best medicine. We all experience that in our life. Any aspect in our life, time is the best medicine. It will cure any type of a wound. Sometimes when we are going through, we may feel that no point in living further. Why am I going through this torturous period? But after a year or two, or maybe after 10 years or 20 years, when we look back, those would have just been an incident. But when we are currently experiencing, it would be very painful. So the first element talks about time. The second one is justice, which is also called as niyadi. Whatever karma we have accumulated in the past, exactly the fruits of that is going to be materialized to the right person. It's not that whatever my dad did or my mom did is going to come to me, and whatever I am doing is going to my daughter or my son. It doesn't happen that way. It is always my own experiences, and my own experience is determined by my own karma. And which tattvam actually decides that? Niyadi Tattvam, which is which talks about the justice. The next one is Kalai. Kalai increases the Kriya Shakti in us. Kriya Shakti is the one which urges us to work hard. In materialistic life, we would be working hard to earn money, which is of no use, but we won't have that idea. But in spiritual life, when we talk about this Kriya Shakti, it helps a lot. When we see something in a temple, we start to clean that. When we visit a temple, that is also because of Kriya Shakti. So the urge to work hard, the urge to do something, perform an activity is all done with the help of Kalai Tattvam. And the fourth one is Vittai. Vittai is also taken care by the Jnana Shakti. It gives us more knowledge. It kindles our thought and it activates our thought process and the intellect part. So Jnana Shakti is activated here. And the fifth one is Aragam, which is activated based on Ichcha Shakti. Ichcha Shakti is something that we desire to do. We have a desire to do. When we want a house, we buy a house. After that, we need a bungalow. After that, we just keep growing. Our desire keeps growing. First, we may want just a chain, a gold chain. Then we will say, oh, I need 1 kilogram of gold. And then it becomes 10 kilograms and then it just grows on. The desire in the materialistic life is of no use, but in spiritual life, it matters a lot. Once we get our initiation, the first level of initiation, immediately we will start to long for the second level of initiation. After we read one book, we will be longing to read the next book on Siddhantam. These are also taken care by the desire which is kindled by the Ichcha Shakti. The sixth one is Purush, which is also called as Purudan. Purudan is not a separate tattvam of its own. Whatever we have seen earlier, the 5 tattvam put together is called as Purudan. Kalam, Niyadi, Kalai, Vittai, Araham put together, combined together. And when we start to enjoy the sensory organs, touch, smell, sight, hearing, when we start to taste all these, when we start to enjoy these with the help of Kalai, Kalam, Niyadi, Kalai, Vittai, Araham, that is what we call it as Purudan. Purudan is not a separate tattvam. Please remember, Kalam, Niyadi, Kalai, Vittai, Araham put together. When an Anma starts to enjoy, when a life starts to enjoy the 5 sensory organs, sensory elements, which is touch, sight, hearing, smell, taste. When we start to enjoy these 5, at that stage it is called as Purudan. And the 7th one is Maya. Maya is a disguise. Something which is very, very temporary is given to us with a beautiful illusionary image to say that this is going to be permanent. Very good example is our body. We spend so much of our money and time in beautifying our body. But is it permanent? Never. Never. And do we realize that? A big never for that also. So, Maya gives us the illusion of whatever is not permanent to show us as if it is permanent. This illusion is given to us by Maya. So, the 7 Tattvam, Vidya Tattvam, is called as Kalam, Niyadi, Kalai, Vittai, Araham, Purudan and Maya. In this, Kalam, Niyadi, Kalai, Vittai, Araham put together is like a shirt to us, is like a dress. It doesn't go away from us. There are only 2 instances when it can go away from us. One is during Samhara Kalam. Samharam means totally when Peruman washes away everything. to give us a bit of rest, or at the time that we achieve salvation. So only these two instances, these 5 elements will go away from us. That's why it is called as Kanjuga Sariram, or it is also called as Pancha Kanjugam. Vidya Tattvam, all the 7 put together, is also called as Poga Saittiru Kandam or Asutta Tattvam. Poga Saittiru means something that helps us to enjoy and relish whatever we are going through right now. Everything, this earth, this life, these experiences that we have, all these we are experiencing, right? That is all taken together as part of Vidya Tattvam. So Vidya Tattvam helps in giving us a clarity by giving us more. So song number 19 talks about Vidya Tattvam and the 7 Vidya Tattvam and its characteristics. Siva Siva Tiruchitrambalam.